And there has been a dramatic surge of unaccompanied children crossing the southwest border into the United States, resulting in a political battle between Republicans and Democrats. Here to tell us more about what's at stake is VOA correspondent Cindy Saine. Hello, Cindy.
Hello.
So 52,000 children crossed the border. They're coming from Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras. What more do we know about these children? What is happening with them?
Well, there has been a surge of violence in those three countries, which you point out, and much of it is drug-related. There are drug cartels, and these children, unaccompanied, some as young as 5 or even younger, are boarding trains or getting on buses and are making the long trek through Mexico and crossing the border into the United States. And the Department of Homeland Security says that this is a humanitarian crisis, that the United States is doing all it can to help these children, because if these children come from Central America, then they are entitled to be turned over after 72 hours to the Department of Health and Human Services. And then they will get a court date. Of course, they are housed, and right now they're opening up new detention centers. It's just an influx, and authorities there are really struggling to provide adequate housing. Some of the little small children are sleeping on concrete floors.
A very, very difficult situation. We've seen that this latest occurrence has created some type of heated debate on Capitol Hill. President Obama made a statement yesterday. What type of reactions has he received from this statement? Tell us about the statement and the reactions that it had received.
Yes, President Obama in an interview appealed directly to parents in Central America, and he said, please do not send your children. He said if they make it to the United States, they will be sent back. And he said the problem is that many of them may not even make it. Some of them may be killed as they fall off trains. Some of them could even be trafficked into, sex trafficking or drug smuggling rings or something like that. So it's a very dangerous situation, and he appealed for them not to come.
Quickly, in about 10 seconds, the immigration debate is not a new debate. What is different this time around?
Well, the children are heating it up, and again, Republicans and Democrats are sort of blaming each other for this, so we're going to hear a lot more about it.
Cindy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And that was Cindy Saine, VOA's correspondent. She was joining us here on Africa 54.